Welcome back to Deferred Saudis. We're working on the Valkyrie again, volume 33. Bring it down just a little bit there. There we go. We're going to be taking and putting, looks like a gearbox together for the front wheel to go up and down. And we'll probably end up getting our little bit of a grease and put some in there to help with that. I'm not sure if they're plastic or metal. They're probably plastic. But we will use some grease in there to silicone to take and make sure that is. This is Maximilian again. They're talking about him again. He was flying in and gotten in and was trying to help get Lisa and the rest of them out of the Zentradi thing. He kicked the Zentradi and took his suit, and that's what he did. He wore it on his Battleoid thing so that he could kind of blend in a little bit. This is talking about the speed of fighters and what's the fastest speed of certain fighters around the world, mostly Japanese or Russian type of stuff, Americans. This one talks about the Korean speed flight, different things of how fast they are, you know, and stuff. And how fast they can travel within a minute, you know, how many meters per minute basically is what it is. And then this one's telling about their altitude of how fast they can go up, you know, go up or down based on their speed to get up and down in the things. That's pretty much all that is about. Basically, we're talking about. And this is talking about basically Lisa and Rick got back to the thing, and they're talking to Commander Global about it, and Claudia, you know, they asked because Rick, Roy Fokker had died at that point in time, and they're talking about Lin Min May, that she'd gotten to be, you know, Miss Macross and everything, and basically this is talking about Mira and that, and she's fighting the her guys that are with her and stuff and that, and basically they're back on Earth and that fighting, and this is Chiron's woman and that, she's kind of I'm sorry, I can't there, she can't, she's like, I can't do it, and that's about it on that. Looks like we're going to be adding a motor onto the thing along with our gearbox in the next one of stage or volume 34, I should say. Okay, here we are with stage 33 parts. We are working on a gearbox for, I believe this is the gearbox for the landing, the front landing gear gearbox. We've got all these parts here, and I will bring over some silicone lubricant to put in here just to make sure that we have some parts. Oh, here they are. I was like, where did that go? Went rolling away. Okay, so first off thing that we've got to do here is they want us to take this piece here and they want us to slide it into here, but before I do that, I am looking. Another day, another dollar, not prepared. Oh, here we go. She's hiding away on me right in plain sight. So I got some of this silicone grease here, and I'm going to put a little bit on here because this will help this slide a little bit better, even though it's plastic in that and it's just a little pilly thing. I think the grease will help just a little bit. If you've ever tore apart a toy there, yes, that'll make it slide much better. If you ever tore apart a toy, most of the time I think it helps a little bit, because you'll see that they had put a little bit of grease on there because they figure something's gonna matter. And then we've got this piece here which runs this little thing doohickey here, which will run this piece in that. So we're gonna put a little bit right in here, not a whole hell of a lot. There we go. Enough to lubricate it. So what we want to do is we want this out that direction there, and we're gonna put this on, let's see here, I want us to have this like so, like that, and that is gonna go, okay, that is gonna go with this towards that direction, like so. If I get this straight and put this on these, there's two little locating pins right here and here on this side, and that, let me see if I can bring it down here a little bit closer. There we go. Maybe. I know it's a little bit, seems like it's always, where's my light? My light, it's gotta be this light here that's always I'm having problems with these lights, and that it's either not enough light or there's too much light or something. I don't know. It's not diffused enough or whatever. Yeah, see, now I got this light here and this light here. I got no light. So we're gonna take that there, and where's our knife here? We're gonna open this up here. These opened up so I have them. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we've got come on. Well, I guess I didn't cut that very deep. Didn't even get it opened up. I wonder I'm having a hard time trying to get the screws out. Even what I cut off didn't let the screws come out. Alright. There we go. Get that off to the side here. And we're going to put a little bit of grease here on this here, this worm gear here, and that's gonna go in, put a little right here on this where it spins, right in there, and see there, we'll just take and make it go. JoJo made it go. As you can see, it goes in, sliding in. There, that way. Turn around and go back this way. Like so. Alright, so there's that. We're going to put this piece on top, just like this here. And we're going to take and put two of these screws down through this gearbox and hold all of this together. And I'm assuming we're going to be probably putting this, either we're getting the motor and we're going to be putting the motor in, and we might be attaching this to the other piece that we already had that we were building in the last stage. But that is all there is to do in that stage. There's a little pin right here in that will engage that piece, and I believe it does have a little slot in there where that slides back and forth. Probably is going to sit like that, because I can't see it sitting like that. It probably sits like that. But that is all we have to do in stage 33. Hey, if you made it to the end of this video, congratulations. Just remember, like and subscribe for all my great substance. There you go. Catch you on the flip side.